compared to my country, things happen slowly here. Like, you have to be patient. Sometimes it's simple things like just going to the bank.
As an African man, do you think the Philippines have changed you as a person?
Maybe it's because we're a bit taller and intimidating.
What's your name and where you from?
My name is Praise and I'm from Zimbabwe.
For how long have you been in the Philippines?
I've been in the Philippines for about 9 years.
9 years?
Yes, sir.
How does the Philippines looks for you after 9 years?
It looks like home. I'm familiar with a lot of places, especially around Manila, Quezon City. I've stayed in different places. So yeah, it feels like home. Yeah.
What are you doing right now in the Philippines, if you don't mind telling us?
Right now, I'm working as a model, part-time model and content creator. And I also have like another job, work from home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm internal sales associate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're from modeling, right? What is like being black model in the Philippines?
Well, it's actually a good thing somehow because, of course, if you are in a foreign country, you stand out more. And if you stand out more, you have like an edge, especially when you go for like castings, go see. So you have better chances to be casted. And if you are taller as well, and most Africans are taller. So that's the best part about being a model in the Philippines as a black person.
And what do you love the most about the country? What do you love the most about the Philippines?
I love the Filipino culture, the humor. Sometimes I used to not understand the jokes and memes. Even in school, when the professor is teaching, they make jokes. I wouldn't get it, so I learned Tagalog. And when you know Tagalog, everything is now funny. You start getting, that's why they're always laughing. That's what they were saying. So I love the Filipino culture, the humor. Of course, the food, man, and generally the place itself, like different destinations.
As an African man, do you think the Philippines have changed you as a person?
Definitely. Philippines has taught me to be patient because compared to my country, things happen slowly here. Like, you have to be patient. Sometimes it's simple things like just going to the bank and you're gonna wait for a long line and you can't do anything about it but wait. For example, traffic, sometimes you are late, but it's not anything you can do about, so there's nothing you can do about it. So you just have to wait in the traffic until you get. So it has taught me patience, and I've learned to just be nice, like to everyone, even if you don't know the person or if you know the person. Just be nice, because sometimes you never know who you're interacting with. I've gone to a lot of events where I'm sitting or standing next to a famous person. I don't even know them, and I just talk with them like a normal person. And later on, maybe I post on my story, then people say, "Oh my God, is that person?" I'm like, "Huh? Who is he famous?" When I check the name, like, oh. But yeah, so it's easier for you if your default mode is just being nice, because you're just gonna be right with anyone, anytime, no matter what, because that's just who you are. You don't have to, fake and adjust like, this is someone big, let me be nice. So default being nice is just something I've learned here.
How does cast work in the Philippines for you?
For casting, they post like different agencies post online, like there's a casting. So all you have to do is just have your set card and then go. They will tell you what you need to wear, and then all you just have to do is go, and then you're gonna walk and demonstrate your modeling skills. Then they'll contact you if you qualify to be on the whatever they're casting for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For how long you have been doing modeling in the Philippines?
It's more than a year now since I started. I started like last year around February or something like that. So yeah, more than a year.
Okay. With what you have seen right now, do you think as a foreigner, can you live out of modeling here in the Philippines?
Like besides modeling?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you can live, because working here in the Philippines, it's a bit difficult, because unless you are on a working visa or you are like a professional, let's say you're an architect or something, then you might probably get bigger opportunities. But the usual salary here is just for basic needs na lang. But for some of us, we want like the exquisite type of vibe. So you have to find different channels of living. But if you connect with people, like always try to connect, you're going to have more opportunities and you can really live well here in the Philippines, especially as a model, because connections are like the biggest thing in modeling. Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know if I can ask you right now, since you have been doing modeling, who is the most famous person, the most famous Filipino that you have on your contact that you got to know because of modeling?
Well, I don't know if I can say names, but yeah, I've met like a lot of amazing people. I've met Tim Yap, I've met Mano, I've met Ryan Bang. We're really close with Ryan Bang. I'm always visiting his coffee shop and yeah, different people. So modeling is like a good opportunity to also communicate and connect with, you know, bigger names in the industry. Yeah.
And how do you see the modeling industry in the Philippines after 1 year that you have been doing it?
I feel like it's developing. There's like a bit of change because there's dynamic selection now. There's more opportunities for foreigners and yeah, if you're a foreigner, let me just say, just take like a modeling training because more agencies for modeling are starting to come up. So you have better opportunities. You have more opportunities, basically. So yeah, it's easier now than before.
So, and you mentioned about the food. Can you cook Filipino food after 9 years?
Siempre, bro. I can cook adobo. I can cook sinigang. I can cook tinola.
Tinola.
Yeah, tinola, man.
Okay, wait. What are the ingredients for tinola?
You need papaya. You need.
You put in papaya? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need. I have to check YouTube. I forgot. But I mean, as long as there's YouTube, we can
I mean, as long as there's Google, YouTube, you can cook.
Yeah, we can cook. Yeah. But I know how to cook. Yeah, adobo is especially, that's easy.
How often do you get to travel here in the Philippines?
It depends. If my schedule is open, maybe once every 3 months or once. But maybe during a year, I travel at least 3 or 4 times. Yeah, something like that.
And what is your favorite island so far?
El Nido.
El Nido?
El Nido, bro. I haven't been to Chagall, so I can't tell. But from those that have been to El Nido, Friends Hostel, that place is just a vibe. If you go to El Nido, that's a good place to stay, El Nido.
What is the difference between El Nido and the other islands that you have been to in the Philippines?
In El Nido, from those that I've been to, there's like 80% foreigners. So it doesn't feel foreign for me because everyone is a foreigner. Yeah. So it's almost like a new country for foreigners. And the culture is like interactive. In places like Bohol, Boracay, yeah, people still interact, but they are not trying to, like, unless you really go and push them to talk. But in El Nido, it's just like everyone wants to connect and be friends, especially when you go for activities like those tours. So I like the setup, and I like that every night there's always like something going on, so you won't get bored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, let me just get back to being a model in the Philippines. To especially like other Africans watching us right now, they have a dream of coming to the Philippines and maybe to become a model, right? What advice would you give to them?
Definitely do your research first, and from what I've learned, it's not difficult to be a model, but don't over expect, because you're not just gonna get a lot of opportunities, especially when you start. You have to build your portfolio first, build something that when someone looks up at you, like looks for you online, they see who you are and they should be convinced to work with you even without them talking to you first. So do your research, build a portfolio, and then don't expect too much, because it can be tough when you're studying, but as you get going, people just start approaching you and you're gonna have a lot of opportunities. Yeah.
Okay. And how safe do you feel like in the Philippines?
Bro, Philippines might be one of the safest. I don't know, maybe it's because we're a bit taller and intimidating, but I've never faced like a threat, or I've lost my phone, but I found it because people are so honest here. But in terms of like violence, personally, I haven't experienced any. But yeah, maybe some people have. But for me, I feel like it's pretty safe here. And people go around even 1 a.m., 3 a.m., wherever you are, no one will do anything. Or maybe if you're African, they're scared a bit. But yeah, I think it's safe for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, all the info is going to be on the description below. And just before we go, please subscribe, share the video with your friends. And I hope you have enjoyed this beautiful interview. And I hope that you have learned something from my brother. Yes. Thank you so much, and see you guys on the next episode. And by the way, right now you're about to watch the previous episode. Don't skip.